Greetings of the day, Goenkans. Hope you all are fine. Today in English, we'll be learning more about participles. If you remember, in our previous video, we learned what are participles. Participles are words formed from verbs, usually by adding ing, d, or ed. Today, we'll be learning more about them. If you remember, in our previous video, we learned there are two types of participles, present participles and past participles. We learned that present participles are formed by adding ing to the verbs, and past participles are formed when we add d or ed to them. But for this, we need to know there are two types of verbs, regular and irregular. Regular verbs form their past and past participles formed by adding ed or d. And then we have irregular verbs. Irregular verbs form their past and past participle in different ways. Although the present participles of irregular verbs are formed by adding ing to the main verb, the past participles of irregular verbs can end in variety of ways with no consistent pattern. Now let us look at the following table. We have some irregular verbs here and their present participle and past participle form. You will notice the present participle is formed by adding ing to the verb, and past participle has no pattern. For example, for bind, we have binding, bond. For forgive, we have forgiving, forgiven. For know, we have knowing, known. For light, we have lighting, lit. So, from the above examples, we can see that there is no pattern for changing irregular verbs to their past participle forms. Another thing we are going to learn today is that present and past participle form of verbs are also used as adjectives. We can use these verbs in a sentence as adjectives. We all know what are adjectives. Adjectives are words used to describe nouns and pronouns. For example, the shining object in my hand is a metal ring. My grandfather bought a walking stick. There are a few broken eggs in the cart. The students should answer all the given questions. If you notice, in all the four sentences, the verbs are actually used as adjectives to describe nouns, objects, stick, eggs, given questions. So we can use present and past participles of verbs as adjectives in sentence. That was all for today. Thank you so much, Goenkans.